Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Doom Patrol. This is episode 5, I believe. It's called Paw Patrol. So last time we ended on a cliffhanger, which is strange because usually we've been wrapping things up in one episode. But this one seems to be a multi-episode arc. And according to you guys in the comments, this is actually pretty much everything so far has been based on the comics, Grant Morrison's run, which is awesome. And so this one, I guess, was a 3-part story arc. So maybe this will be 3 episodes long, maybe it'll just be these 2, but we'll see. But yeah, let's just get into this. I'm excited as always. For a second, I was expecting the Titans sound theme song to kick in. I don't know why. Flashback. Back to Cliff.
Fuck you, bastard!
What the heck? Guess it's not Cliff. I don't think he would hang out here.
You're gonna rot in here, Jane. No matter how many times you try to get away. Remember that.
Jeez.
This broken earth will become the new holy promised land. Finally, we will be free of the two-legged blights, just as Cain was freed from Abel.
More
I'm out
chaos
here
in
in
Cloverton.
Cloverton, where many have gathered to witness a disturbing abnormality.
It's Thanos!
Look at them quiver in fear.
What the fuck's up with this
The
cockroach?
rapture begins.
I wasn't a lousy bitch for once. Turns out a snake can change her stripes.
Tigers.
It doesn't matter. I have to know if he's okay.
Well, for God's sakes, don't get yourself raptured or anything.
Go with her, Larry. Jesus.
Screw it! Screw this goddamn place and this fucking snow and fucking... Fuck! What the fuck?
Punch your way out of the snow globe.
What the fuck?
They've really gone and done it this time, Niles. This isn't the Jane we need, not exactly. 1976. Ooh, what's this? Could this be the moment Jane's 64 personalities were given their superpowers?
Jeez.
The very moment.
Did your monster have a name, Kay?
Did yours?
Who's this?
Was her name Mother?
What's that feeling
Does she have, like, mind control?
It's there, isn't it? Once upon a time, my world was big and filled with monsters. But now the world is small. And I am the monster.
Well, actually, I'm the monster.
My fucking life!
Shut up!
Ooh.
You think
Go penny farthing.
this isn't what I wanted for my life either? You think I want to be stuck in here with a brute?
I'm sorry.
Well, tough shit, asswipe! We're not a fucking menu and you don't get to make fucking orders!
You tell him.
For my birthday.
I'm sorry, but he's not a good actor. He's very Shakespearean, what's it called?
She forgives you.
Stage actor.
She
The rest of
walks
them
with you.
they have better screen presence than him. So it's just very jarring
You
when
think that's true?
he's on screen because he's not the same type of actor that they
I
are.
know that look. And trust me, it's garbage. People lie. And they hurt each other. And they wear these things on their feet called cross.
Why is he walking around?
You know
Ooh.
what you have to do.
Because I have a moral compass?
Olivia and I are working together to try and save
Save the world,
from
right? I got
destruction.
you. So suddenly it's okay to play both sides of the line? Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, Rita.
Why am I always the one doing your grunt work, Niles?
There's brains and there's brawn, Willoughby.
In order to do so, a boy, known as the Rewritten Book, covered in ancient script, must be read.
Does it have to be a boy?
I also have an issue with the overt use of male gendered pronouns in this exercise.
Gloria Steinem over here.
Suck a tailpipe, Marilyn.
How about a dog instead of a boy?
I was wondering when the Paw Patrol part of this is gonna come in. So the dog is the rewritten book. Oh, look at you, the bug!
And what's with the words being visible all the time? Isn't that
Hugs.
give away to
Hugs are my favorite.
Yeah.
Look at you, little bug! He's so cute.
That's good luck.
So they're all dancing now in the future. Oh, in the present rather.
Is this part of the plan?
Oh no. Yeah. Yes.
Marilyn. Good to see you.
Oh my god.
Cliff's like,
Oh shit.
So,
it's really just run away.
you
How
gonna
did that
show
happen?
me a show or what?
Duh. Oh no, the bus! Yes. Maryland, yes.
My God.
It's-
You fucking legend. Avatar Kuta. Sabas Fishash Kuta. Suchi, Anjing, Karing, Istemiwa.
What's going on?
Look at your pug.
Staring contest.
No, they're just gonna be in a stalemate for eternity, I guess.
Resolute to do anything he could to save the chief. But Cyborg didn't even realize he'd left his arm cannon charging. Goodbye, Victor Stone.
What?
Cheryl.
What have you done, Larry? What have you done?
Oh, but don't worry. I'm sure we'll
Change
have
into
more
Flit,
entertaining
something.
conversations.
Where's Hammerhead, Sun Daddy, Lucy Pugh, Silver Tongue?
It's only gonna take one to be back.
Punch him in the face.
Eating pudding. I have one more task for you, Dr. Harrison.
What's the name?
What the fuck is the Doom Patrol?
What? Hold up. What? Okay. So, I saw the next episode is called Doom Patrol, but what is that? She has to find the Doom Patrol, but they are the... Is there another Doom Patrol out there? Okay. Actually wrote a lot. Not a lot, but like, okay, we're gonna start with Faith. So I think it was, that's what I love about the show. It can take such a crazy idea as, oh, to counteract the apocalypse, all we have to do is want the apocalypse to not happen. And like, they just do that. Like, that is crazy. The fact that they go back in time, because okay, so Mr. Nobody's powers are, he's outside of space and time basically. So he was able to go back in time and tell Dr. Harrison, one of Jane's personalities, to start start preaching about a cult that doesn't exist. They just made up a cult to start preaching about, and that preaching creates an actual entity that stops the Decreator. That's crazy that they could do that. Ah, that's so amazing. Um, yeah, I mean, that's basically what I love about this show is that they, it sounds dumb as fuck, but played out, it is insanely awesome. This honestly makes me want to read Doom Patrol. Like, that's how good this show is. Um, just as a side note, I've been catching up on the Rebirth Nightwing comics, and one of the spoilers, one of the sort of antagonists that he faces is called the Judge, and his sort of superpower is that um, he has like a hypnosis kind of mind control ability as well. So I just thought that was funny. I actually finished reading that arc like literally last night, the night before that, those last 2 nights, and now this episode is about mainly one of Jane's personalities, which is about mind control. So I just thought that was funny. But yeah, no, this, like I said, I don't want to read it. I don't want to read the comics right now because I want to be surprised for when the show hits the stuff. But definitely when this season wraps up, I want to go back and read the Grant Morrison run, um, and just see, how note for note this show is, because from what I've from what I've seen in the comments, it's like 1-for-1 ratio. Like everything matches up. Um, I read someone, I think it was in my comics, my comments, um, someone said that the resolution for this might not be the same as the comics because of a certain character, their sort of backstory or something. So I'm guessing something with Jane. They might have changed something with her for this show, but maybe we'll see. Let me know in the comments, obviously, how well this matched up with the actual. Okay, my other things, Cyborg and his moral compass. I really appreciate it. I don't read too much of Cyborg, but from the little that I've read of him, this show does a really great job of portraying him. He's got that. I don't know, he's just doing really good. I just really appreciate this interpretation. He hits the somber notes really well. He hits the comedic notes really well. He's got that balance that Cyborg needs. But also, I really appreciate the moral compass. Pretty much every other character in the show is gray. They're on the sort of morally gray side, but he is stalwart. He wants to do good. He's like a lawful good kind of character, which is really nice because just as a tabletop player, it's really hard to play a lawful good or even just a neutral good in a group of chaotic neutrals, chaotic goods. And so it's really showing here how much he butts heads with the other characters, and yeah, I just appreciate it. I will say, in the argument between him and Niles about working with the enemy thing, I kind of I was with Niles. I mean, like, this is the literal apocalypse. This is the only freaking way to stop it now that we've gotten this far. So, but I do appreciate that he stuck to his morals. Going along with Cyborg at the end, please explain what just happened with him. I get he blew his arm off. Okay, he was repairing himself, but I don't get why it was such a big deal that he had to be like the SOS thing. I don't get what it was such a like. It wasn't just that he doesn't want to be reliant on his dad or what. Um, because it just he made it sound like something was gonna happen if the protocol went into effect. So I just just let me know what was going on there. I was a bit confused. Um, I was thinking, as it was happening, I was like, is this gonna set up grid now all of a sudden? Like, is activating this gonna split the grid system or something? Sorry about that. Just wanted to wrap this up. Let's see. So much happened. Can't wait for next episode. So many mysteries, so many questions about what's gonna happen now. I need to stop doing this, but I keep looking on Twitter. I'm usually in bed for a good 4 hours before I actually do these videos. And so looking through Twitter, and because of time zones and stuff, and the fact that I wake up in the afternoon, people have obviously seen the episode already, so I sometimes get little teases of spoilers. Usually it's out of context, so I don't really understand what's going on. But someone did say we're getting Mento next week, so yeah, maybe that's what this next episode is going to be about, like a different iteration of the Doom Patrol, including Mento, maybe like Garfield, Beast Boy, some other characters that have been in Doom Patrol's lineup, but not the main group that we have in the show. I don't know. So we'll see. But yeah. Is there anything else that I wanted to hit on? Rita. I really like Rita. Like I said, I've been waiting for some Rita development, and it looks like we're getting it finally, which is awesome. Some really touching moments. Oh, and again, I kind of backtracked, but yeah, with Elliot, the actor, you know, I I personally don't like his acting style, and you know, it's he's very theatrical, very stage presence, like a literal stage, like you go to a theater to see a production of The Music Man or something, that kind of acting is what I'm talking about. Whereas the rest of the group, Rita definitely has that persona of, like she's a thespian kind of, but she doesn't have the way she acts, the April Bowlby, um, the way she presents Rita, that is a different take than the way the kid plays Elliot, is what I'm saying. They're two different acting styles, and so it's just jarring when they're acting together because the way that Elliot does it is very over the top, very pronounced because he's doing the facial, he's like monologuing kind of, which would work very well in a theater where you're sitting 100 feet back. You can't see facial expressions really, so it has to be very over the top, very enunciated. There's just different technicalities to the way that he's performing. So it was I'm going on a tangent, but basically, I just wanted to apologize. I'm so sorry, honey. No, he's gone. That's it. The other actors are just on a different type of playing field than he is, so it just kind of was weird to me. Anyways, post in the comments what you guys thought of this episode. I loved it. We're back in the mystery zone. I have no idea what's gonna happen next week. But yeah, really cool episode, really interesting stuff happening, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for